Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Here it is, guys. Bitcoin for today, Saturday, October the 14th, 2023, still trading around 26.8. Again, we're not seeing too much movement. This is, this tends to be the most boring time in the market where, we did see that euphoria phase at the beginning of 2023, similar to what we saw in 2019. And, I have a feeling that this last quarter, we're going to see some downward movement. We're just at the beginning of this, so we don't really know how far and how low it could move. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and we could see a burst of activity, but leading up to the Bitcoin halving, I have a feeling that we're going to see Bitcoin and other altcoins move slowly downward. Now, for XRP holders, we were lucky to get the SEC verdict. This actually bought us a little bit of price retention in a way, because yes, I mean, we did cascade down back into this area, but had we not even had this verdict at all, we probably would have actually been going lower. Right now, the price of XRP is still hovering in and around 48 cents. So really, we're not seeing too much in the way of movement for that. Just to give you an example, bringing up the Ethereum chart here, and if you take a look at some of these coins like Ethereum, the downward trend has already started for coins like Ethereum. So XRP, we're seeing, this trend continue. We're trying to dredge up bullish momentum, but, for the rest of the altcoin market, like Ethereum, other coins like Solana's actually pretty indifferent here. Not really too much movement up or down. Coins like Dogecoin, another one, we're similar to Ethereum, a downward trajectory right now. So I think XRP holders, depending on how you want to look at it, we did get that price peak after the SEC verdict, and we've just been holding on. But ultimately, guys, this market is going to go lower before it goes higher. That is my prediction on this, just solely based on what has happened in the past and, how these cycles tend to move before the Bitcoin halving, which is, less than 200 days away now. So fear and greed in the neutral zone, not too much movement there. Bitcoin dominance is slipping a little bit up here. So we're seeing altcoins gain a little bit of traction, but again, not by much. The 24-hour price change is not a lot either, and it's a mix of green and red. So again, low volume, market not moving too much right now. Excitement has died down, and all for a purpose. When the big guys are buying up cryptocurrency, they don't want us to know. And so, we tend to, human psychology, the crypto bros, that just busts through the door when FOMO is high. And so that is not you, obviously, if you're watching this video today, but you get the FOMO crowd come in at the top and they're buying up all the cryptocurrencies, adding liquidity to the market. And guys, that is exactly when we're going to get out of our positions. I'm going to be letting my patrons know over there on patreon.com/workingmoneychannel when I'm going to be doing that. It's all part of the game, guys. Luckily, though, for us, we're seeing, developments, and because we pay such close attention, we actually see all the nuances, all the little developments, all the new partnerships that are occurring, whether it's for Ripple and XRP or other cryptocurrencies. Mass adoption is really what's going to get this market really moving. And so now Taylor Swift fans can purchase concert tickets in XRP, not just XRP, of course. There's other cryptocurrencies here too, like SHIB, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. They're amongst the numerous digital assets accepted as a payment method for Taylor Swift's upcoming tour. So just to give you guys the lowdown there, BitPay now allows users to purchase tickets to Taylor Swift's upcoming Eras Tour movie concert using a variety of different cryptocurrencies, including XRP, SHIB, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. To buy tickets, you have to visit the AMC website, interesting, select a desired concert, and choose the crypto payment option during checkout. Increased adoption of cryptocurrencies like XRP and SHIB may lead to a potential price rally despite their recent price dips. Well, this is all good. This is all positive for, those who do want to relinquish their cryptocurrency at this moment in time. I think, to be honest with you, this is another tactic by the powers that be to really get those, bag holders, we'll call them, who bought, at the inopportune time, whether it was 2021 or 2022 at some point when the market was, starting to go down. I know there are a lot of people that bought this dip in here. By the way, this is just the total market cap on the daily. Of course, at the height, we thought the market could be going up further, and this would have represented about a 45% decline. We did not make higher highs. And then, of course, guys, the rest is history. When we finally did bottom out, this is when we should have been accumulating and when I started accumulating new crypto positions. But really, unfortunately for those bag holders, they're probably holding a lot of crypto that they accumulated up in here and have been trying to down cost average along the way. But because the sentiment in the market is so down right now, I think companies like this, opportunities like this to get rid of your crypto, you can buy something that you want with your cryptocurrency instead of it just sitting there in an account, especially for those people who are pressed for money, who really do need the extra funds. So it's a bit of a tactic. I mean, you can relinquish your cryptocurrency in return for a Taylor Swift ticket, but do you really want to? I mean, when there's the opportunity to cash out of some of these cryptocurrencies, 5, 10, 20, 50, maybe 100x in a year and a half or two. So these are things, in the coming months that I'm going to be analyzing on the Patreon, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Another thing here, again, another example from Ian Binns. Ferrari is to accept crypto as a payment for their cars in the United States specifically. So this article from Finbold, in a groundbreaking move, luxury sports car manufacturer Ferrari has announced its decision to accept crypto as a form of payment for its vehicles in the United States, with plans to extend its payment option in Europe in the near future. The development was confirmed by Ferrari's chief marketing and commercial officer, Enrico Galliera, in an interview with Reuters, and follows what he termed as a response to the increasing demand from the company's affluent clientele, who have shown a keen interest in using cryptocurrency. So it's looking as though we know the types of people now that are purchasing Ferraris, those that perhaps made a small fortune in the last bull run. Some young investors who have built their fortunes around cryptocurrencies. Some others are more traditional investors who want to diversify their portfolios, Galliera said. So there you go. Another opportunity to use your cryptocurrency for payments. And I don't necessarily think this is a bad thing, guys. If you're not already one of those affluent people who may have already made a fortune in cryptocurrency. So it's one thing for Ferrari to do it, but, for us plebes buying Taylor Swift tickets with our cryptocurrency that's down 70%, probably not the best idea, at least not at this point in time. I'm going to keep moving, though, because we've got some Ripple partners who are teaming up with other companies to expand the XRPL ecosystem, guys. XPay partners with Ripple Partner Currency Cloud to help customers tap new markets. So this is a cross-border payment partnership with provider Currency Cloud. They've partnered with UK-based e-commerce platform XPay to enable the latter's customer and expand into new markets. The collaboration allows XPay clients to explore untapped global markets and create additional revenue sources. XPay's platform now provides diverse online payment options in multiple currencies, along with access to competitive foreign exchange rates for more than 30 currencies. Additionally, customers can enjoy instant settlements, granting them enhanced control and flexibility in managing their cash flow. And then down here, empathizing with the currency challenges faced by e-commerce SMEs. Officials from XPay said they aim to simplify complex FX processes. Partnering with Currency Cloud, they offer an integrated platform for managing local and global financial transactions. This collaboration benefits end users by providing seamless support for global transactions, including efficient payment processing and competitive FX rates, enabling merchants to optimize internal transactions and enhance profitability. So XPay, definitely the one benefiting from this partnership. Currency Cloud already Ripple enabled. And so, through this connection, they're obviously looking to prioritize certain aspects of their customer flow. They want to look at, they're looking at simplicity, speed, and user experience. Of course, all things that customers definitely want from a platform. And they provide businesses with a single multi-fit solution that unites all the desired payment methods to cover an extensive range of demands that otherwise require onboarding and integration with multiple partners. So I really can see how, this partnership with Currency Cloud could in fact expand that payment network. And, whether it's a big company that's getting on RippleNet or a small company, it's all part and parcel to where eventually we want to see XRP utility go, right? We want to see as much liquidity flowing through the XRP token as possible. So an interesting partnership there. Also wanted to mention this partnership again with one of those cryptocurrencies that I love to trade. It's a double-edged sword crypto similar to XRP Vechain because they're such a big mover in terms of spec trading. They're down off their all-time high quite a bit right now too. And one of those cryptocurrencies, sneak peek into the $10,000 plus portfolio that I'm trading on my Patreon. I'm going to show you guys my Vechain trades. Well, these guys are dominating the logistics market with their blockchain solutions, offering unparalleled transparency and efficiency. Colin Brown down here tweeted this out. Vechain leads the way in $18.23 trillion logistics market. With the market poised to reach $18.23 trillion by 2030, Vechain is at the forefront of logistics innovation, utilizing blockchain smart contracts, the Internet of Things. Vechain ensures transparency, authenticity, and compliance in the supply chain. So examples abound. Walmart, guys, one of their partners, they track fresh produce. For BMW, they authenticate luxury cars. And for DNV, GL certifies seafood sustainability. So just some 3 companies there, Walmart and BMW, obviously household names, that, where we can actually see Vechain's blockchain solutions actually work. And, these are real partnerships that we're seeing today. As Vechain continues to evolve, it's set to revolutionize global logistics. So here's just a chart with logistics size 2023 to 2030, and we can see that those numbers are only going to grow. So great news there, guys, coming from the Vechain camp. Wanted to thank Colin Brown for posting that. So it's not going to be one coin that rules them all. And, even on the XRP Ledger, there are so many different cryptocurrencies that can be utilized. Brooks Entwistle here highlights that. Okay, Crypto Eddie posted this. I first heard Ripple using additional digital assets to bridge from Nav and Gupta about a year ago. It seems to be in play, and Brooks Entwistle 2 weeks ago in Singapore talked about RippleNet having a bridge asset in the middle, so using XRP or other cryptocurrencies. I mean, at the end of the day, the XRPL is going to use the crypto that is most efficient for the corridor. In a lot of those cases, it's going to be XRP, but they do have others just in case there happens to be, another avenue that customers want to take.
And so we've stepped in with a blockchain-based solution. We've built a global network of 70 plus countries at RippleNet with world-class banks, fintechs on both the sending side and receiving side, and put a bridge digital asset in the middle, our XRP or others, where we can move that value very quickly, take out that 7% spread, make sure there's reliability. We believe it's an efficient and green solution, and we cover most of the world with it right now. So we've got great uptake, and we're just getting going.
Getting rid of that 7% spread is, I think, of utmost importance here. Whether you use XRP or other cryptos, it kind of doesn't matter. I think, the XRPL is designed, though, to use XRP first and foremost. It generally is the most efficient cryptocurrency on the chain, but in the quest to be interoperable, right? The XRPL has to be able to handle other cryptos too. So just a reminder of that from Brooks Entwistle, and wanted to thank Sentosumo Saba on Twitter for posting that. Now, I also happen to see this, guys, with regards to Ripple partner Airwallex. They've partnered up with Alpaca to deliver cost-efficient experiences for global investors purchasing U.S. stocks. So looking towards tokenization. Airwallex, which is the Ripple partner, they're a leading global payments and financial platform for modern businesses, today announced their partnership with Alpaca, a developer-first API brokerage platform to support Alpaca's global payments and foreign exchange needs, so FX. And it looks as though purchasing U.S. stocks, perhaps with foreign fiat currency. The announcement came on the heels of several recent Airwallex wins in the wealth tech category, including Public and Our Crowd. Alpaca's mission is to open financial services to everyone on the planet. So, guys, they basically want everybody to have access to their services. Anybody everywhere around the world can use Alpaca's service, I guess, to purchase anything of value in the financial sector. And so what better way to do that through the XRPL, leveraging XRP for the liquidity to transfer fiat to purchase, whatever you want to purchase. In this case, they're saying US stocks. So embedding Airwallex's FX solutions into Alpaca's offering helps make it a lot easier for Alpaca's broker partners to offer their retail customers a seamless local currency investing experience without the headaches of converting their native currency to US dollars. Through the partnership, Airwallex Alpaca and its broker partners can leverage Airwallex's global network. Guys, Airwallex, again, a Ripple partner. So it sounds as though they're going to leverage the RippleNet network of local collection and payment rails to support funding and settling transactions in a wide range of currencies, starting with the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, euro, and many others, all while effectively managing the FX risk. So you don't have that large spread. XRP, boom, settles instantly. We all know that. So obviously, they see the benefit of partnering with Ripple-enabled Airwallex to do that. And so, if their exposure is to all these global, all these international clients, probably big investors too. I mean, you're not going to do this if you're only investing, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. These are big clients purchasing US stocks. And so, to be able to tokenize this on the XRP Ledger is very, very beneficial. So, I can see why both Airwallex and Alpaca would benefit from this. So great news there, guys. Another statement here. I know this is older, but, just in terms of what companies were doing even back then. This is from Swell 2019, but, using RippleNet, even at that time on a smaller level, some of these companies, in this case, this is the Goland CFO, these companies were really realizing the benefit of, being able to pay freelancers in this particular case using RippleNet. And so what would they do without it? Listen to this.
So it's like a value paradox, right? If I have a wire that I need to send a $50,000 wire to a vendor and I send it a little after cutoff, they'll get it the next day, no big whoop. right? But if I have 5,000 freelancers in a very challenging corridor where the average ticket is $150 or $200, they're depending on that money. And I don't hear like one client going, hey, or one vendor going, hey, did you send that wire out? I hear from everybody. So the ability with some of the upgrades that we've been doing to hold cash in our account, send a message to our bank saying, okay, here's the transfers we want to book today, and then having them flow through RippleNet via book transfer through your system to the end user is any day of the week, day or night. That's been huge for us.
Huge, and chances are they're probably not going to move backwards, going back to their old methods of doing business. So, just some testimony here, even as early as 2019, about how this is really going to change. And again, this is a smaller use case. Think of it, guys, when it gets big, when it gets really, really big, how is it going to change the face of finance? When they talk about everything being tokenized, the XRP Ledger is going to definitely take a portion of that tokenization volume. And so this one, courtesy of Cypress Dominion Core here, I got to say, some great discoveries through this, okay? $80 trillion on a conservative scale. How big can it actually get? This is the Digital Assets Week California 2023 Fireside Chat, okay? Tokenization and what is being deployed here. Now, they talk about DLT technology, and I got to say, great find here by Cypress Dominion Core here. This video has only gotten 181 views as of 2 months ago. So listen to what this guy here says about the future of tokenization, and guys, how big this could be conservatively versus maybe a middle kind of range estimate. Listen to this.
What do you guys do right now in the space? And more broadly, what is your vision for DLT in your operation?
Thanks, Amy. So I guess almost flipping it around the other way, we talk about markets, we talk about private markets, we talk about equities, we talk about fixed income on the last panel, and I've been part of panels who had those same conversations. If they're one homogeneous market that if one thing changes, all will change, which clearly it won't. So I think when it comes back to what we're doing, I think our acceptance is that the vision of what this market will look like 10 years from now, if anyone's got that, then great. I think we're too early in the story to really think about how much of each type of asset class in what market by what type will kind of eventually evolve into using this technology, other than to say, I think a reasonable proportion of regulated markets will be on this technology, using it in a sophisticated way within a decade. And what a reasonable proportion could be, anywhere from the 10% mentioned previously to anywhere sort of sub 50. I don't think north of that is a rational number.
So conservatively, anywhere between 10 to sub 50, so 45%, up to 50%. Okay, that's rational. So, when you think about those numbers, you got to think volume, liquidity, that's a lot of dollars, right? Okay, so we look at tokenization and the future of tokenization, guys. This was just from yesterday, October the 13th, 2023, $10 trillion future, how tokenization is redefining asset management and industry operations. So, we all know what tokenization is. I will link this in the description, though, if you guys want. A $10 trillion plus market opportunity. Now, that is just the beginning, guys, because in the future, this is just going to get even bigger. So here's the PDF, okay, brand new from this month. Tokenization of real-world assets, unlocking a new era of ownership, trading, and investment. It was done by Roland Berger here. And, if you just scroll down here, I'm going to show you guys some numbers here, some facts, some figures, some of the biggest tokenized markets. And we know just based on what Ripple has released with regards to their Hong Kong CBDC and, tokenizing real estate over there in Hong Kong, we've got the real estate market here, leading hotel chains, digital bond market, investment funds, public equity. So this is going way beyond even just what we're seeing today with cross-border payments, the volume of SWIFT. I remember, doing this channel 5 years ago, we were talking about SWIFT volume, how much volume, even if Ripple takes 10% of SWIFT's business, how much volume that would be going through the XRPL token. I'll see if I can dig up one of the first videos I did for this channel. I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner. So here we have, though, global real estate, okay, $337 trillion. Digital bonds at $314 trillion. We got investment funds, $155 trillion, and public equity at $123 trillion. Well, even just taking 10% of this, guys, would get us somewhere in and around $85 trillion. And that's just 10%. He was saying upwards of near 50%. I think you can see where this is going. Multiply that by 5, guys, and this is going to be a huge market, even if we don't see it happening on the XRPL right away. If Ripple takes some time to do it, I think it is going to take some time, and I think David Schwartz here has given us a hint of when we're going to start seeing it happen. This one courtesy of Flip the Chain on Twitter. Listen to this.
I'm hoping that we're going to see, as real-world asset tokenization projects grow, I think the XRP Ledger is going to be a really good platform for them to launch on, particularly because of the low fees and because of the integration with the DEX, with the proximity to sort of the movement of funds. The ability, if someone's going to buy, what do you want to do with a real-world tokenized asset? You want to buy it, you want to sell it, you want to hold it, you want to transfer it. And if you want to buy it and sell it, you want to be able to do that with whatever asset is convenient for you. You don't want to tie, if you tokenize some sort of debt, like you don't want to tie it to US dollars, because then that limits access to it to people who have sort of proximity to US dollars. One of the things the XRP Ledger is good for is giving you sort of proximity to many different assets, and that exchange is seamlessly built in. So I think that's going to make, that's one of the many reasons why the XRP Ledger is going to be a good place to launch tokenized real-world assets. I think we'll see that in the next year, year and a half. The next year and a half, you say, David? Well, when was this from? I know some people down here were saying, like Flip the Chain was saying 3 months ago. But if you look at when the APEC summit actually occurred, it was actually from September. So just last month. A year would bring us to about September 2024. A year and a half, March 2025, guys. And so where are we going to be spec market-wise by March 2025? Well, I have a feeling we'll be reaching new all-time highs then. So planning this in perfect conjunction with the bull run, I think, guys, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for a lot of these cryptocurrencies to soar this time. The euphoria phase is probably going to be more explosive than ever. That's just my opinion, and I'm preparing for it, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.